Hello Aquarians and Crosswatchers, welcome to your video. So I'm creating this video for you on December 28th, 2024. But if you are ahead of the US, I'm creating this video on December 29th, 2024. So welcome to my channel, which is our channel, Aquarius by Aquarius. I'm your host, Colleen. And I want to be the first to tell you guys that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here and for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. So I don't know what's going to come out, but we're going to pull from the wisdom of the oracle first, and then we're going to get your angel messages. I have 5 angel decks, and then we're going to do a tarot spread and clarify it, and then we're going to close out with a bonus card from the Moonology deck, Moonology Manifestation. So show me what I need to see for the Aquarian collective. Keep in mind, if you're cross-watching for an Aquarian, roles can be reversed. Okay. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have a leg up. All right. Somebody might be trying to come in and make things better for you, or vice versa. All right. Now we have 3 cards that came out. We have Imagine. Okay. This is like it's like a manifestation card, but it's also, there's a cord. Okay. It is tied between someone's feelings. Okay. And someone's holding on here. Someone might be holding on, and we have Between Worlds and Milk and Honey. Now, I don't keep these cards in reverse, so I want to see exactly why they came out that way. So, let me see here. Clarify Milk and Honey for me. Clarify Milk and Honey for me real quick, please. That's card number 51. You could be seeing 5s, 1s, or 6s, okay? 6s in tarot is a decision. 5s are change. 1s are manifestations coming in, new beginnings, and that could be why it's reversed. Like it's on the precipice here. 3 of Pentacles. That's a collaboration. That's working, coming together. 9 of Pentacles, and the Devil is in the split here. I think somebody really wants to talk with you. Tell me about the Between Worlds. That's a card of number 3. That's a manifestation. Again, I feel like this is someone's either manifesting you or you're manifesting something, and it's about ready to happen here. Yes, we have Hermit in the upright, Virgo energy, and Page of Swords, and 4 of Pentacles. Someone could be holding back, watching, trying to gather some information, all right, about something, all right, when it comes to you, or maybe something you're trying to hold back and gather. Maybe you're trying to figure out another way to bring money in, or maybe a life purpose. Tell me about Imagine. That's 2, and you might be seeing 2 2s. Ace of Pentacles. All right, So I have 2 messages with this. One message is somebody is holding back, who wants to communicate. They might literally be trying to figure out how they want to approach you, okay? Because this is a 6 of Cups. This could be a close connection, a soulmate, a person who is very nostalgic about you, thinking about you, and somebody who wants to come forward, somebody who recognizes you, okay? And it could be somebody who is has Pisces, Virgo in their chart, strong Virgo right here, and strong Pisces right here. This is somebody who may want to, maybe this is somebody you're meant to build something with, or they feel like it, because we have the 3 of Pentacles here. Tell me about that 3 of Pentacles. Tell me about that 3 of Pentacles. A decision. And the Hierophant. So this is like a card of saying, it's almost like this is saying, okay, what is my divine purpose? Okay, what am I meant to do? What am I meant to help or to serve? You know, because this is a card of teamwork, all right? When you hear of teamwork makes the dream work, that's this card. And then this is thinking about it. And like I said, Between Worlds, it's like you're walking from one into the other, and that's where your divine money is. But it's like saying, you know, I don't know. And you might be thinking, you know, what is my divine money? What is my divine purpose? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? This is about you going into your higher self, no doubt about it. And the Hierophant is here. It's Taurus energy, but it's the energy of going into your higher purpose. And maybe some of you, it's, you know, there's a book in you, there's writing, there's journaling, or just journal it. You know, maybe there's something you're going to discover by journaling itself, you know, something that you want to do, a reoccurring pattern. It's very interesting how sometimes reoccurring patterns can come up just from journaling thoughts, and you start to see a pattern in the thinking, a pattern in things that you want. So we're going to continue on here. We're going to get some angel messages. We have health and wellness, abundance, life purpose, and just general messages. So show me what I need to see here. Release. And it says, work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. So this talks about releasing. This has come out a million times in an Aquarius reading, and I think everyone's reading. Release what no longer serves you. Okay, it's an energy that takes up space, that no longer needs to be there. Okay, what needs to be in that space is wherever you're supposed to be on your journey at this very moment. So release what doesn't belong. That comes out a lot. And we have Archangel Raphael. And it says, use your natural healing abilities. Okay, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly guiding, encouraging, and supporting my healing work. Some of you might be able to heal with your hands, with your energy, Reiki healers or therapists. Okay, you might work with pets, or you might work in the medical industry. Just your energy alone can be very healing. And these are pretty clear-cut cards. Sometimes I get a bunch of cards that fly out, and this is very clear-cut. Release. Use your healing abilities. Because some of you are really asking about, I think, about your purpose. Are you where you're supposed to be? Are you in your divine purpose? You know, sometimes people have a job that pays bills, and then they have another divine purpose, and then eventually they just switch over to that divine purpose full time. It supports them. You know what I mean? It's a transition. Show me what I need to see here. Yeah. It's time to play. There's a lot about animals, so I don't know if some of you like working with animals or have a close connection, a close bond with animals, because I have the dog and I have the dog. I have two dogs here. And this one says it's time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. So we have healing and balance. And maybe your pet is very healing to you and very therapeutic, just to be able to connect with animals and not think about all the worries in the world, but just to enjoy the animal. And it says, be the real you. All right. And we have number 6 again. And it says, your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Some of you might be Life Path 6 or Soul Expression 6, 7, 1, 8, 2, 3, and we have again, well, we have 5, and 1, and 6. So any of these numbers could be significant, whether they're days that you're born on or something to do with the life path, the soul expression, number, anything. If you're into numerology, maybe they're repeating numbers that you see in your daily life. All right, give me an abundance card. And it says detox your friendships. Well, we've already been knowing that's coming out in your readings. Okay, 2025, you're going to probably have a whole new friend group. You're going to be surrounding yourself around supportive, like-minded people, especially if there's anyone in your friend area, your friend zone, who really isn't really a good friend. You might going to be detoxing very soon here. And it says your abundance flows being affected by the people with whom you're spending your time. So be discerning about associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. So we've already been channeling that. So we know that your friend group is changing. The ones who are meant to stay are going to stay, and the ones who are meant to go are going to go. You are going to be surrounded by supportive people, finally. People who get you, okay? And one less angel card. Well, two. Last angel card. Two. Better one or better two? Better two. Okay. Patience. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So this is like using what you know to help others. And it's not always on a large scale, but sometimes it is. Maybe you'll help others on a channel. Maybe you'll help others because you'll go to school and you'll get a degree in something. Maybe you'll help others by counseling. But sometimes the divine will send somebody who just needs your help, and you're just a friend. You know what I mean? You're just a friend who can help someone. You're a good neighbor, and you can help somebody. And sometimes that's exactly how the divine will use you. You don't have to do anything. The people will just come to you. And we have here Ariel, and it says, new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So you have spiritual gifts. Sit alone in silence. Maybe some of you like science, and that's your gift. Sit alone in silence, pray, meditate, ask to be shown your gifts, why you're here, how you can help the world. And be patient. I feel the answer will come. It doesn't always come the very next second. Sometimes it will come through things that pop up in your feeds. Sometimes you'll see signs out in public. Sometimes you'll have a conversation with somebody and you'll be like, wow, I was just thinking about this, you know. And it's just amazing how the divine will answer your prayers, or how the downloads will come after meditation. All right, let's get into the tarot part. Seems to be a lot about why you're here, what you're learning, why you're going through what you're going through. And give me 1 second. Okay, I heard the loudest noise outside my tarot shed here. It sounded like, I don't know, it sounded like between a rumble and possibly a cat fight. I don't know. I went to check and nothing. I see nothing. Have you noticed lately how there seem to be interruptions in your Aquarius readings? Maybe you guys get interrupted. All right, we're going to do a Celtic spread. Let's see what wants to come out here. Give me 10 cards for Aquarius. All right, I'm starting off, okay, for the signs, if you like to listen to the signs. Virgo, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. All right. Knight of Pentacles talks about something that takes a long time. And then the High Priestess reverse talks about information coming forth, okay? Some sort of knowledge. Something that's been quiet or kept under wraps. And then the World in the reverse, this can talk about like now the time has come. You know, the world is a portal. The world can be the internet, but it can also be like a return, whether traveling or not. So this is, if this is something that's been on your mind for a long time coming, and it could be anything, but this almost seems like it's very spiritual, okay? Like, this isn't just about, you know, being with somebody, having someone in your life. It's like spiritual. It's like almost like, you know, why am I here? And this can talk about grounding yourself too. This High Priestess card, that can talk about meditation. Okay, you see she's meditating or she's in prayer, and that it can also talk about sitting in silence, as it said to over here. I think this was this one of these. I forget which card, but one of these cards talk about right here, meditation, prayer meditation. This is also like a very intuitive card, your psychic abilities here. So if you have been wondering for a very long time about what you're meant to do, I feel like you're going to get answers. But now I also see the Emperor. The Emperor is in reverse with the Six of Cups reverse and the Six of Wands reverse. So it's almost like, well, it didn't work out with the person or the situation that I wanted it to work out with. It didn't work out with my job. It didn't work out with my divine masculine. It's like, so what's the next best thing? What's the next best, closest thing to me that I could do? Okay. I've been waiting on this connection for a long time, but I still want some fulfillment, some satisfaction out of life. So what else can I do here? What else can I do? What else can bring me happiness and satisfaction like this connection did, even though I don't have it? So what's the next best thing? And it seems like the next best thing is what should have been the first best thing, which is why you came here, okay? When you charted to come into this world, to be the being you wanted to be. It seems like that's the next best thing, but it was really supposed to be the first thing. And we have Seven of Wands here in the reverse. Now, this is also looking like prayer meditation. It's also looking like it's time to get out of the mind, or maybe someone has started getting out of the mind. Maybe someone's doing more prayer, more meditation, okay, to try to get something to open up. Maybe it's even trying to get psychic abilities to open up, but it's definitely saying get out of the mind, get into silence, solitude. I just heard gratitude, meditation. And it seems like someone is about to do that, or should be doing that, because this came out reverse. Milk and honey came out in reverse and between worlds, and that's telling me somebody's divine purpose, somebody's divine money is on hold, because somebody is on hold. Somebody's been waiting on a connection. But I see that stopping. I see in 2025 that stuff that's going to be released, just because it's like, well, yeah, I have feelings for this person. Yeah, I love this person. Yeah, this person is a big part of me and I think about them. But also this person has chose not to come my direction. This person has chose the life that they chose, and I have to honor that. So if I'm looking for satisfaction in life, what's going to give me satisfaction? And it seems like it's your divine purpose. That, like I said, the second best thing to do should have been the first thing to do. But it took being probably activated by this person, and going through a lot of I feel like thinking after waiting. I feel like some thought process happened to where it's like, I have to let go. Eight of Swords reverse. I have to let go of waiting, and I need to focus on something else. And I think that's what this reading here is about. Very spiritual reading. Yeah, okay, I got you. I know it was hard to let go, or it is hard to let go. Maybe you're trying to let go. Maybe you haven't let go. But the fact of the matter is, waiting on this person does not bring you happiness. If they're going to come, they're going to come, but it's time to move on. And I feel like you're going to find something else to fill the void. And I feel like it's your divine purpose. Now, here we are. We're making a decision here. And there's only one decision that leads to the vast openness, freedom, potential. There's this one trail that goes out to the ocean, and everything else blocks a person. You don't see this. It's face down. I understand whatever happened, whatever you're going through is not fair. Justice is in reverse. I understand. I understand if you feel like you went through something you didn't deserve to go through. But nevertheless, it's here. So let's deal with it. And let's do the next best thing, which is the best thing for you. Which is move on and focus on what you can focus on. Obviously, this is for the reading. If you've been waiting for something and it hasn't happened, and you've been waiting for it for a long time, it's time to just meditate, pray, sit in silence, figure out why you came here, your divine purpose, because your divine money is literally on hold. Your divine purpose, you're in the wings of it, okay? If you can release whatever you're holding on to, it's going to be a big step toward your divinity, what you're here for. And that's literally this, Two of Wands. This wand over here, you know where it leads you. If you've been waiting, you know what it's like. That stick ain't going nowhere. So when a person is waiting on something else to happen, that's an energy that's stuck. It doesn't go anywhere. Time to go have some new experiences, get out and do something, you know, however you can get out. If you can get out, get out. If you can have experiences, do something to have experiences. The fact of the matter is, this person chose other people, not you. It's right here. This person chose others, not you. So you need to choose you. You need to love you. And by loving you, it puts you in the yin energy to receive and the strength energy. You're going to receive energy that you're attracting, and you're going to be attracting very good things, because with the strength card, yeah, maybe you're attracting a Leo, maybe you're attracting a Libra or a Taurus, okay? These cards are here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, all the other signs I named. But this makes you stronger. They rejected you, that made you stronger. They chose others, that's okay. You got you. The main thing is not to lose yourself in this. You are stronger, your boundaries are raising, but now, if you have chosen self-love, you are going to be attracting. You're going to be attracting a person on your frequency, or an energy on your frequency. Your divine life is what you're attracting, okay? But it doesn't seem like you can bring that in until you release what it is you've been waiting on for so long. Because whatever you've been waiting on for so long, it hurts. It's a Ten of Swords. There's no way to cut it. It hurts. What you don't see is a Page of Wands in the reverse. Clarify that Page of Wands in the reverse. Then we will clarify everything else. Clarify that Page of Wands in the reverse. What you don't see is exactly what happened to you by them is going to happen to them by others. I can't believe I said that correctly, because I usually mess up my language. The unfairness that happened to you in all this, they chose others over you. If you have not chose yourself and loving yourself, it's highly supportive to do that in this reading. It's highly supportive to pray and meditate and sit in silence, because you have another purpose here. In other words, what you should have chose first, you chose second. In other words, it took this person to be a catalyst in your life, to choose others and to avoid you and to reject you, for you to awaken to the fact to say, you know what? If I can't have this, and if I can't find satisfaction, the next best thing is this, which is your divine purpose, which is what you were supposed to be doing all along. And what you don't see is what this person's going through. They have their own karma from their own actions. Not because God or the universe is handing them their you know what, it's because of their own choices. They chose it. So we're going to now get into the Knight of Pentacles. Show me what I need to see here. Three of Pentacles. After a long time, there's finally some teamwork, some effort, some collaboration. Give me another card for that. For some of you, you've already moved on, okay? You've already moved on to love yourself. You're stronger now. And now this person wants to, and I did this was this afternoon's reading. I don't know if this is an extension of that. I never do. Sometimes the readings are similar and then they're a little bit off, but the devil is in reverse. After a long time goes by, timelines are different. You have those ahead of the curve who experience it a little bit ahead of everyone else. Those are the mainstream who go through it, you know, generally about the same time. And then those like the caboose, they hit it at the tail end. But this seems like after a long time, somebody who chose others over you wants to come in and talk. And it looks like whatever they're saying has something to do with letting go of a toxic something that they could have been tempted by, toxic connections, and that they want another opportunity here. This person is manifesting you, but this person did choose others over you. Tell me about the High Priestess in the reverse. When this person comes in, you may be asking yourself if this is your divine path. Am I supposed to be with this person? I've already let go of this person. Am I supposed to let them back in? So I feel like you have strong feelings, or you did, because you're asking yourself, when this person comes in, you're asking yourself, should I start over with this person because I've already released them? And maybe you're trying to hone in on your intuition, because for some of you, maybe you are supposed to reconnect, and for some of you, maybe you're supposed to keep that door closed. It's not the same answer for everybody. It's saying pray and meditate on it. It's not saying watch a tarot reading about it. It's not saying ask your best friend. It's saying pray and meditate on it. That's where your answer's at. For some of you, you might be going through this now where you've been rejected and it's hard for you. It's hard. You're going through that Ten of Swords and you've got to find all the strength to love yourself and to carry on. But for some of you, you're already on the other side of the coin. You've already found your strength and you've already carried on, and now this person wants to come back in. At the end of the day, it's your world. You get to choose who is your family. You get to choose who to put the brakes on. It's your world. Literally the World card right here. Tell me about that. That's the root. Tell me about the world. Interesting how that come out. Someone is very sad and regretful because the path they chose didn't work out for them. Maybe that was their awakening when they realized they chose the wrong path. But there's really no such thing as a wrong path, right? This person had to learn that. If they would have chose you, they would not have learned why you were so important, right? Or vice versa, if you're cross-watching. But there's definitely a person who wants to return because the path they chose hasn't led to happiness, hasn't worked out for them. And they were very clear. When they chose the other path, they were clear. But now, after all this time, They want to come back in because the path they were on led to nowhere. No fulfillment, no satisfaction, empty life. The life that looks good on Facebook, Instagram, but the heart is empty. That's the life. That was the path that it went to. Tell me about the Eight of Swords in the reverse. That's a release. Just wanted to come out, yeah. Showing up here is a King of Cups and the Emperor. I knew it. Is hiding. This person is sulking, hiding in their sorrows, possibly drinking or something. You have two cards here that someone is really, really, really down and out here. Spirit team is watching this person deteriorate. And it's mutual. This person let go of you first and you let go of them second because you had no other choice. They had a choice and they chose. This is a person who's showing up as the Yang. Remember, you are the Empress. You are showing up as the Yin, as the one receiving. But what you're receiving is your divine abundance because you've moved on from this. But for some of you, you're going through this right now and you're going to learn the lesson to release so that you can receive. Like I said, it's not for everybody. Some people are meant to connect, okay, with someone who had to learn a karmic lesson and they're meant to come back online. But most of you are on this trajectory of self-love and divine purpose. This is a person who we have the Emperor twice, okay? They weren't ready for you when you were ready for them. Now they are. And if they have the opportunity, they're watching you hard. They want to see if there's anyone else you're connected to, anyone else you're in love with. They want to return at the right time. They've went through a tower. We have the tower next to the star. The star is Aquarius. The tower is Scorpio Aries. Tell me about the near future. Tell me about the near future. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and it's saying if you have not already chose yourself, okay, if you've already chose yourself, you're loving yourself and you're in this chat and you're helping others and being helpful to those who are going through this, because those of you in chat, you guys are so helpful, and thank you so much, and thank you to my moderator, and thank you to everybody. You guys are a great group. You're so supportive of others. For those who have not chose themselves, started loving themselves, moved on from this energy that didn't choose them, that chose another path, what you're missing out on, according to this reading, you've got to choose yourself first and start loving yourself and taking care of yourself, because that's where you're going to find yourself eventually in some sort of divine purpose. And it's different. You never know how your divine purpose plays out. Some people, yeah, are meant to be in the public eye. Some people are meant to get messages out that way. But sometimes your divine purpose ends up being a role model for a child, a grandchild. Sometimes you end up counseling others, being a volunteer somewhere. You don't know where your divine purpose leads you. And it doesn't matter how old you are. For those of you who have moved on, you probably already know what I'm talking about. Your life has changed in some way from moving on from this person because they chose someone else over you. You've already are probably shining your beacon of light upon others. But for those of you who are going through this or feeling stuck, what you're missing out on is you. What you're losing is you. And that's the hardest thing to recover from. When you lose you, what have you got? Your divine purpose, your divine abundance is waiting for you. And all you have to do is choose you. Just like this person chose something else. It does look like for some of you, after some time has gone by, this person wants to return, wants to talk. But it's only after you're in your divine purpose. And at that point, you're going to be questioning if you want it anyway, because you are in your divine purpose. See, you are where you should have been before you even started messing with that person. See what I mean? They was just a catalyst. You will be getting fulfillment from being the real you that you set out to be here. You will feel like you've accomplished something. And it's different levels for everybody. Well, 7 of Cups. Clarify that. King of Pentacles, yeah. It's talking about work on your gifts. We have psychic gifts over here, your divine gifts. Work on your divine gifts. This is intuition. Meditate. Everything here is saying meditate. I got 2 cards of the High Priestess. 7 of Wands, which is a card. It's saying these are cards to ground yourself, pray, meditate. Focus your intentions on something other than this person. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is the person. It's saying instead of focusing on who's going to be your forever person, if you haven't had luck with this person, like I said, they went another way. It's saying focus on you. Focus on your divine person. You, instead of being with a person, focus on you, your divine purpose. Because then I feel like everything will fall into place. Once you're in place, then everything else meant for you falls in place. You're meant to be abundant. You're meant to be an abundant, sovereign being who most likely will have your own little type of business. Create some sort of income for yourself, passive income, I don't know, side income. Tell me about justice in the reverse. Eight of Wands. And just the right timing. I mean, depending on what timeline you're on, what trajectory. Like I said, some of you are ahead of the curve and you've already gone through this. You're loving yourself and this person's coming back, already messaging you. For some of you, it happens on a mainstream. It happens like a lot of, and then for some of you, it's on the end of it. So wherever you are on this person will come back and message you at the right time. They will give you some sort of explanation as to why they did what they did. Whether you know it or not, you're a very big source of strength for this person, and this person probably feeds off your energy. And when you take all of your energy back, they're going to feel that that source of energy has been pulled away. And when that happens, they return. But they return at a time where you've already moved on. And it's so sad for them, because then they start feeling the loss that you already felt and moved on and became stronger because of it. Tell me about the Two of Wands. This person feels the loss, the cutoff. They can't feed off your energy. You're not there. You're not supporting them. You're not giving them that pep talk. You're not there. And once all of that energy dissipates and you've got all of your energy back, this person wants to then change their life. It's almost as if now you are the catalyst for them. You see how they were the catalyst first? Now you're the catalyst for them. And then they decide to move away, from toxic energies and make healthy choices and balance out their life. Get their ish together. They stop dealing with all these other people, and they most likely come in and have a heart-to-heart conversation. Tell me about the outcome, because I see basically you're loving yourself and you're receiving your divine gifts, okay? And you're stronger. And what they have is what they chose, which was other connections. Four of Wands is in the reverse, okay? That's the happy home, the happy union. We have the Page of Wands. That's the good news. The Chariot reverse. Okay. So they don't feel your connection anymore. You felt like home to them. Back then they felt like home to you. This person reaches out because you're not reaching out. You moved on. And you loved yourself. You pulled your energy back. And then this person is really feeling it with the Five of Swords. And that's why this person is creating change in their life. That's when they want to come back, because they realize you are a source of happiness for them. So it looks to me, folks, like the coin is about to get flipped. So we're going to close out with an oracle card, Moonology Manifestations. This person is basically going to be experiencing what you already went through. That's what's going to happen. Now they're feeling the loss of you, where you before felt the loss of them. I want to thank everybody who came into the reading. Thank you to my moderator. Thank you to all of you who come to the chat, all of you who show up for me. This is why I show up for you guys every single day. We have full moon in Libra, find balance. Yeah. Depending what timeline you're on, you've already found your balance. You've already started loving yourself. And you are now the catalyst for this person to go find balance and get their life straightened out, because they're showing up as leaving toxic environments, finding and achieving balance. I really believe they were a catalyst for you. Now you are the catalyst for them. They will come back, but when that happens, you're in a whole different mind frame, because you're in divine purpose at that point. Anyway, guys, I love you. I'll see you in your next reading, and namaste, my friends.